Okay, this video is for review packet, lesson 311 and problem number 7. So it says let p equals -2, 4, so that's problem 7. Oops, problem 7. Let p equals -2, 4. Line R is horizontal and passes through P. Write an equation for R. So we are talking about a horizontal line passes through that point. So if you have something like this, and -2, 4 will be 1, 2, and then you go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is point P. And we are talking about the line passes through horizontal line. So what's the name of this line, right? So that's 7a. What's the equation for this? For example, another example is if let's call this a point Q or something, and then the coordinate is -2, 1 here, and if it passes through that, the name of this line is y equals, the equation of this line is y equals 1. So use that idea. B, line S is vertically passes through that, so we're talking about this line. Okay. Another example of this, of the vertical line, is let's say this is 0.16 or something, and if a vertical line passes through that point, then we call this equation of this line is x equals 1, because all the x, if you take any points on this line, all x equals will be 1. So what would be, use that idea to say what this equation is. Right, that's P7. We don't need that line. Problem 8. Let's move on to the next one. I should write a little bigger. So problem 8. Use your equation from exercise 7 to determine whether each of the following point is on RS, neither R nor S, or on both R and S. So as we learned, if this point satisfies the equation, then that's going to be on that line. So the equation we get from the previous problem is, okay, I'm just telling you the answers, y equals 4, and x equals -2. So those are the equation. At the same time, we can write this as 0 times x equals, not equals, plus y equals 4. And this one we can rewrite it, x plus 0y equals -2. Okay? And then we're going to test the points. The first test, part A, we have 1, 1. So we're going to test that point, plug that in. So this is our first equation, and this is our second equation. And we're going to plug that in here for the first one. So first equation, we have 0 times x. This time we have x is 1. So we plug in that here, 0 times x, plus y. We have y equals 1 here. So 1, is that equal to 4? No. So it fails the test of the first equation. Therefore, it's not going to be on this line. So this is, we call this equals what? Line R, right? So it's not going to be on line R. How about line S, which is x equals 2. So we have x plus 0 times y equals -2. And we're going to plug in 1, 1. So we have 1 plus 0 times 1, because y is 1. Is that equal to negative 2? No. Therefore, we failed both tests. Therefore, it's not going to be on, the answer is neither. It's not going to be neither R or S. So this point is not going to be on both lines. So that's how you do it, and you have other problems to solve. And let's move on to the next problem. Problem 10. Line H is horizontal and passes through 5, 2. Find 4 points on H. Okay, so pretty much you do the same thing. So we are talking about points 5, 2. And that's a horizontal, so we have coordinate plane like this, and we go 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you go up 2. So we are talking about this point, and we are talking about a straight line. Do we have a line here? Yeah, it's okay. Let's change the color so that it's fancy. Okay, we are talking about this line. Okay? And then find the 4 points on H. So this is the line H. And find 4 points. Okay? And then write the point tester equation for H. So what's the equation of this one? And then draw a graph. Or I drew the graph for you, so maybe you don't have to do it. Okay? So that's problem 10. Problem 11. Very similar problem. Instead of 5, 2, we have negative 4, 3, and then it's a vertical line, so the line goes like this. So, and you pretty much do the same thing. Find the 4 points on V, write the post point tester equation for V, and draw a graph. Problem 16, standardized test prep. Which point is not on the graph of 5x plus 6y equals negative 42? Again, you just plug in. So let me just do that. Problem 16. You plug the points, right? So the equation here is 5 times x plus 6y equals 42. And then the point is the part choice A, we have 6 and 12. Negative 12, sorry. It's negative 12. You plug the number in. This is for x, this is x, and this is y. So you do 5 times 6 plus 6 times negative 12. If that is 42, then that's going to be on the graph. So that's incorrect answer because you're looking for which point is not on the graph. Okay?